Hi and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Mean. And if you're new, make sure to click that subscribe button because I upload videos every week and I like to think they're pretty helpful. Today I am super excited to show you this video because so many of you guys ask me my tips to longer hair, or like what do I do to get the length that I have, so many questions, and I always wanted to do this video to give you guys my tips for hair growth. So my hair right now is about 25 inches. It reaches my tailbone. Key to having longer hair is by taking good care of your hair and making sure that your hair is healthy. It's been 3 years since I've been doing my hair routine. In a way, it modifies as my hair gets longer. I change things here and there, but the tips that I'm gonna give you today is going to be my main tips, things that I've always done no matter how long or short my hair is. Are you ready for my tips to getting long hair? You better grab that pencil and paper, or if you're like me, grab your cell phone and just use that note app thing, and yeah. Okay, so tip for me, I don't really use combs. I haven't really used a comb in like months. I want to say like 5 to 6 months. What do I use instead? I finger comb my hair, and I have I love finger combing so much. I actually made a video on it, so I'll put it here. The finger combing or finger detangling your hair is really just going through and feeling for any hair that has shed. And so when I'm going through and detangling my hair, I'm really not trying to get every single knot out. I'm really just making sure that in general my hair I can go through my hair. So with the comb, you could be pulling out more hair than necessary. And the only times I really use a comb is if my hair is straight or it's been 6 months and I'm like, maybe I should use a comb. Okay, so the next tip I have is deep conditioning your hair. So your hair is made out of a protein called keratin, and therefore you want to put more protein into your hair. When you deep condition your hair, you are adding intense moisture, especially if you leave the deep conditioner in for about 30 minutes or so. Your hair really absorbs it and you can see the difference. So I do it at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. And now that I have my own deep conditioning line, literally this is fresh. This is avocado. This is an avocado. Literally, it's one full avocado like mashed up in here. Avocados are your hair's best friends, and I love using a deep conditioner with an avocado base because avocados, they have protein, they have vitamin E, and many other things that are very crucial to your hair's health because, again, at the end of the day, your hair is made out of a protein called keratin. So avocados are a must, and I deep condition with an avocado deep conditioner, like Natural Club's deep conditioner. Like I said, at least once a month. So I highly suggest it. And the most important thing is the consistency. Please do it at least once a month. Please, you want long hair? Put those nutrients into it, especially if you have curly hair, because we need to go that extra mile, right? So the next tip I have is to have some protective styles. If you go on my Instagram, you can probably notice that I really just have 3 hairstyles that I always do. 1 is this wash and go that's out, and 2 is the rare times my hair is straight, and 3 are buns in my head. So protective styles are styles that keep the ends of your hair hidden. This is very important if you have hair at your shoulder length, especially because shoulder length hair, your ends are constantly touching your shoulders and it's damaging the ends of your hair, and that might cause breakage to your hair. So if you feel like your hair is stuck at a certain point, that is because that is where it keeps breaking. So you have to do some sort of, you have to take some preventative measures, such as using a protective style. So I have some videos on protective styles that you could see. So my next tip is to really understand what you're putting into your hair in terms of the shampoos and the conditioners that you use. I probably don't have to tell you that sulfate is bad for your hair. But what I do is, actually I don't really use shampoo. I just rinse my hair with some baking soda. So I have a video on that too. Another tip that I have for you is to decrease the amount of times you wash your hair every week. If you wash your hair every single day, maybe take one step further and wash it every other day and see how your hair reacts to that. If you wash it every 3 days, maybe go for 1 week. I wash my hair about every 2 to 3 weeks, and it's usually after I deep condition my hair. First, when you stop washing your hair can feel very greasy because your scalp is so used to making excess oils because it's being stripped every day. So then you feel that buildup, but after a while, it kind of adjusts to the level of your washing hair and it's less noticeable for you. The next tip I have is to trim your hair when necessary. There are people out there who say you have to trim it every month, every 3 months, every 6 months. I don't necessarily think that there is a set time. I think you know your hair best. If your hair is healthy at the ends, maybe you don't need to trim it, right? So the way that I trim my hair is I'll go and just like kind of eye it. If I see a split end, that's gone. I try to like get my split ends as soon as I see them because I know that there is no saving them. You cannot save your split ends, so let them go. But if you don't have split ends, you don't have to be in a rush to trim your hair because it's time to trim your hair. The next tip is use less towels. I don't use a towel for my hair at all. I kind of wring my hair dry after I wash my hair, and that's really because that towel action creates frizz, and I think it kind of creates a little bit of damage because you're like rubbing your towel on your head. So I would say use less towels, and if you can, use like a t-shirt or something to dry your hair. If you need to. I actually don't even use a t-shirt. I kind of let my hair air dry. And another tip is to switch your pillowcase to a satin pillowcase. I don't really wrap my hair at night, so just by having a satin pillowcase, that makes it easier for me to just go to sleep with a bun on my head, and I think that helps me a lot. Next tip is your hair is coming from within. So what do you think about this? It's what you're also putting in within. So like I said, your hair is made out of keratin, which is protein. So eat some more protein. So if you wanted to know my nationality, a lot of people ask, I am Sudanese, and in Sudan we have a very popular dish called food. And food is fava beans. Let me give you the English side. I feel like I'm marketing this, but food is one of our national dishes, and it's just something that I've grown up eating. It's kind of like cereal. It's always been around, and food has a lot of protein in it. So I get a lot of my protein from that, but you could get protein from a list of items that will scroll by maybe over here if I wanted to. Also drink a lot of water. Water isn't only good for your hair, it's good for everything. And a tip I have to drinking more water is just carrying around a water bottle. If it's just near you, I know for me, if I get bored, I just like play with whatever's around me. And if I have a water bottle, I'll just drink it. Another tip that I have for you to grow your hair long is no heat. Dun dun dun. This is a big one because I know straightening your hair sometimes it makes it more easier to manage, but heat is so damaging for your hair. I don't even own a blow dryer, so I don't even blow dry my hair, and I think that has really helped my hair become really strong and also really defined because I don't put heat in it, or very minimal. I may straighten my hair twice a year, so every 6 months I'll straighten it, but other than that, my hair does not touch a blow dryer or like anything. No heat helps wonders for your hair growth because it is causing less damage. Therefore, your hair is not breaking off. Do you see the logic there? Do you see the logic of no heat? So another tip I have for you is to moisturize your hair, especially when it's cold outside. You could put a leave-in conditioner in your hair and then seal in that moisture with some sort of oil. What I use is the Natural Club's leave-in serum, which is a mix of shea butter and vitamin E. Again, vitamin E is very important for your hair, and other oils. You put the moisture in, then you put the oil in, and the oil just like creates a trap for it, and your hair becomes moisturized even longer. Also, when moisturizing your hair, you want to make sure that you focus on the ends. Your ends are the part of your hair that's most prone to breakage. So if you focus on it and make sure it's really moisturized, you can have less breakage, meaning we're gonna retain our length. And the last tip for you is patience. Patience. This did not happen overnight. This took 3 years of consistent effort. It took 3 years of me using deep conditioners once a month, of me fingering, detailing my hair, and just, understanding it. I've made it into a lifestyle, so I don't even think about the things that I'm doing half the time, and it just helps my hair flourish. So definitely have patience. You are not going to see results overnight, but the best thing you can do for your hair is to make sure that it's healthy, because if it is healthy, you can retain your length. And don't let anyone tell you that your hair can't grow long. Don't let anyone tell you that whatever mean things people are saying about your hair, be like, no, I love my hair. So like I said, these are tips that help me grow my hair. There could be so many other tips down there, and I invite you to share your tips below to the community. But these are my tips that have helped my hair get to where it is today. So if you gained anything from this video, if it helped you out in the least bit way, or it just made you smile, make sure to hit that like button. Let's say that again. Make sure to hit that like button, because it would help me out so much and help me grow my channel and also make a lot more videos for you. And don't forget, starting in March, we are doing our hair challenge. The community is doing a hair challenge. If you want more information on our 3-month hair challenge, click the link below. It'll take you to a forum where you can access the community. You can post pictures, you can post progress, you can talk to each other, and also you get more details on what this hair challenge is. And it's really a lot of the tips that I just said earlier, plus more, because we have input from the community. But 2016 is the year of healthy hair. It is the year of hair growth. And so come June, when the challenge is over, all of us, yes, flourishing hair no matter what length